Hello and welcome to today's Moto News video on the Motocross Network. In this video, we're going to look at the official announcement of Colt Nichols signing with HEP Progressive Suzuki and the first video clips of him on the new bike. Then we're going to take a look at an update on Chance Hymas after a little incident at Spring Creek, injuring his ankle. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to look at an MXGP rider, Jago Geerts. He's been out since round one. We finally have an update and a return date on him. And then to cap off this video, we have an update on BarX Suzuki. He kind of a rookie. It's his first full-time year. Preston Boespflug, he's been out since Hangtown. We got an update on him. So yeah, let's get right into it. Before we get into the news, almost every issue of the Motocross Network magazine is sold out. We do have a couple of issue number 8 left over, but 7 and 9 are sold out. Those are this year's copies or issues. And then we have some leftovers from last year as well that are on sale. So if you want a copy, head to the mxnetwork.com. If you want all future ones, become a MagPass subscriber, and you can get them all, the rest of them for the year at a discounted rate. And we're looking for sponsors. So if you want to sponsor the magazine, head to the mxnetwork.com. There's a little circle in the bottom right. Click that and message us, and we'll get back to you. But yeah, thanks to all of you for the support. All right, after separating with the Liqui Moly Factory Beta team following a rough 2024 Monster Energy Supercross season, Colt Nichols was expected to move to HEP Progressive Suzuki for the remainder of 2024 and into 2025. Well, as of yesterday, it's official. It's no longer a rumor. Suzuki confirmed this signing in a press release and confirmed that he will be making his debut in a few weeks at the Unadilla National. Nichols currently sits 26th in Super Motocross points, so if he wants to make it straight into the playoffs this fall, he's got some work to do as only the top 20 make it in directly. The rest have to go through an LCQ. Current 20th place rider is Grant Harlan, who has a 43-point lead over Nichols, so yeah. Nichols is going to have to put some work in, come out swinging at Dilla and try to make it, or in order to try to make it into the playoffs. He's got a lot of points to catch up on there. Now, Nichols' new deal isn't just about the final Pro Motocross rounds or racing Super Motocross in September. It's also a head start on the full 2025 campaign. Nichols missed the early rounds of Supercross this year with a rotator cuff injury and struggled to acclimate to the Beta once he returned to racing. So on June 26th, Beta and Nichols parted ways. Here's what Nichols had to say regarding their separation.
What's up, everybody? I've been a little quiet on the socials here lately, but wanted to give everyone an update. The Beta USA team and myself have decided to mutually part ways. I felt for my well-being and the future of my career, this is the best thing for me to do at the moment. I wish them nothing but the best in the future. And as far as myself, on what's next to come, not 100% sure yet. As soon as I know something, I'll update you guys and keep you in the loop, and hopefully we'll see you at the races soon.
So yeah, it's completely understandable. Everyone feels differently about a bike. So if Colt was uncomfortable, he couldn't get a comfortable setting on this bike, I think it's fair to leave because you're just ruining your career by holding yourself back and holding the team back as well, because if it's just not going to work, you might as well just leave. Colt Nichols said in the Suzuki press release, quote, "I'm very excited to be joining the HEP Suzuki team. It's pretty cool to get to sign in 2024, get some races under our belt this year, iron out a few things, and hopefully come into 2025 swinging. I'm very happy to be a part of the team, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to get to work with the staff and the bike to get this whole thing figured out. I'm pumped to see it. It's unfortunate that the Beta deal didn't work out with Colt. But hey, every rider has a different feel for the bikes. That's pretty clear considering Nichols struggled all year and Benny Bloss had a career best 450 season match, even with an injury taking him out in the end. So had he not been injured, it probably would have been his best ever on the 450. So yeah, you can tell there's a difference in how people ride bikes and how they like them. But yeah, anyway, let's look at the first footage of Colt Nichols on his new ride, the HEP Progressive Suzuki machine. Here's that. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. I personally think that Suzuki is the best looking bike in the pits. That's kind of controversial because everyone has their favorites, but I like Suzuki. And this will hopefully work out well for Colt. Hopefully it has the same effect as it did for Kenny, just a breath of fresh air. Then you can relax, make any changes you want, since it's more of a laid-back team. And yeah, just focus on your riding. That's it. I'm wishing Colt the best and can't wait to talk to him about the new bike in a couple of weeks at Unadilla. Good luck, man. All right, before we move on, this video is sponsored by Blood Lubricants. Blood is a premium off-road oil and lubricant company. They have everything from chain lube to engine oil. They even have wash and wax, blood bath it's called. They got all sorts of products, anything you could need for your motocross, UTV, ATV, bike, whatever you need. They have it. All their products are Chris Kiefer tested and approved as well, so you know it's high quality stuff. So for a limited time, you can save 25% off site-wide using my code TMN25. So go give them some love. Head to bloodlubricants.com today. All right, second story of the day. In a start crash at the FXR Spring Creek National, Chance Hymas clinched the hole shot in the second 250 moto, only to have his foot snag on Haiden Deegan's bike after a slight misstep. This unfortunate mishap not only destroyed Deegan's hopes of a win as he crashed out, but also forced Hymas to withdraw shortly thereafter due to that injury. Had Hymas' foot veered in any other direction by an inch, both riders would have been fine and fought for the lead. Unfortunately, though, his foot landed where it did, and Deegan hit it. So that ruined both their second motos. The good news is, though, early assessments of Hymas' injury suggest that it's not that severe. For context, here is said incident. As you can see, Deegan just barely hits Hymas' foot, ruining both of their motos. After the race, Jason Wygant of RacerX spoke to Honda HRC team manager Lars Lindstrom to get an update on Hymas. Lindstrom said, quote, "It's an ankle, nothing broken. They x-rayed him, bone bruise most likely, and a good sprain. Hopefully no ligament damage. He might have to have that checked out, but it sounded like it was pretty promising. He couldn't put any weight on it, so the first jump he had to pull off." Now, Chance Hymas himself also came out and gave everyone an update in a Honda press release saying, quote, "It was not an ideal end to my weekend here in Millville. I ended up 5th in the first moto, just a little off the pace of the leaders. In the second moto, I got my leg run over off the start, and that was the end of my race. Thankfully, nothing's broken, but my leg is a balloon right now. We'll get it looked at this week and try to get it healed up for Washougal." I'd say that's pretty good news. It could have been a lot worse. Hopefully it is what they say it is, nothing major. It sucked to see him have to pull off right off the bat, getting a hole shot, pull off the race. That's horrible. But yeah, hopefully everything they said is true. Hymas has been having a heck of a year, and I'd hate to see it end early. We're wishing Chance a speedy recovery and can't wait to see him line up this weekend. Good luck, man. All right, on to our next story. Our next story is an MXGP one. The rider we're going to be looking at is the Monster Energy Yamaha factory MXGP rider, Jago Geerts. The Belgian was expected to be a top contender in the 2024 season. Unfortunately, his year was over quickly as he got hurt at round 1 in the series in Argentina and has been out since. He has been recovering from a broken collarbone and an elbow injury from said crash. Well, after months off the bike, the wait is finally over. He's back on the bike. He just got back on the 450 after riding the 125 for a couple of weeks in order to slowly reintroduce himself back to riding, gain some strength in that elbow. Having a weak elbow and then going straight to a 450 is going to be rough. So glad he did it that way. His goal is to return for his home race of MXGP Lommel in Belgium, which is in 2 weeks. Here's a couple clips of his first rides back and his latest interview explaining the injury, the recovery, and the goals for the future. Here's that.
Yeah, it's really nice to be back riding again. I still don't feel 100% comfortable on the bike. My elbow is not like perfect, let's say. But it's nice to ride a little bit and feel the bike again. Yeah, to start I use some elbow protectors to just be sure that if I crash it will be less painful. Yeah, it's really nice. You look forward from the first week to this moment again, so it's nice to be back on the bike after 3 months. It was quite a difficult injury, so it's nice to be back on the bike after much hard work with the physio and with exercise. Yeah, it's getting better and better. I think also my elbow needs to loosen up a little bit need to get used to riding again. So I took it really easy at the start, and now it's going better every lap, so it's good. And now I just need to ride a little bit more and get more used to riding again. Yeah, I don't know yet. We will see how it goes in the next few days, if it's getting better and better, and then we will see. Maybe next week if everything is going well. So yeah, it's my goal is just to ride, and that's the most important. Yeah, I think so. That's the goal from everyone who's working a little bit together with me. So we will see. I'm just happy to be back on the bike, and we will see later if I can ride in Lommel or not.
It's awesome to see Jago back on the bike. I've been looking forward to seeing what he's got on the 450, but unfortunately his year got cut short right off the bat, so we never really got to see what he had. But yeah, good luck to Geerts on the next couple of weeks of training and riding, and hopefully we see you back for Lommel, and I can't wait to see what you got on the 450, man. Good luck. All right, before we move on, this video is sponsored by Sweet Life CBD. Now, we're all moto people here, and what comes with our sport is never-ending aches and pains. CBD can be a great solution for this. Introducing Sweet Life. Sweet Life grows all their hemp here in the USA, and all their products are THC-free, so you won't get popped on a drug test. All their products are third-party tested for purity, so you know it's all high-quality stuff. They also used to sponsor Rocky Mountain KTM and Blake Baggett before that team closed its doors, so they have a history in our sport. If you want to get rid of those aches and pains in a more natural way, head to GetSweetLife.com and use my code TMN for 20% off site-wide. Links in the description. All right, final story of the day is regarding a young buck here in the United States. That is the BarX Suzuki rider, Preston Boespflug. He has been out with injury since his start crash back at Hangtown. I vividly remember seeing this crash. Lots of guys were involved, and Preston got lucky, only walking away with a broken thumb. But yeah, he was coming down the straight, got bumped off to the side, hit some hay bales, went flying. It was crazy to see in person. If you guys haven't seen this crash or don't remember it, here's that crash. So like I said, he's been out since this crash, and he confirmed yesterday that he has finally been cleared to return to racing and will line up in Washougal this weekend. He said this in a social post saying, quote, "Washougal, baby, let's go. I'm super excited to be going back to the races this weekend. Let's go get some good results." It's great to see him back racing. This kid really hasn't put in that many results yet, 2024 being his first full season, and being out for most of pro motocross. He just needs to get out there and get some experience, get some races under his belt. I'm excited to see him get out there and put in some laps. Here's some clips of him training the past few days after getting cleared to ride, getting ready for Washougal. Here's that. Gotta love to see it. Can't wait to see Preston back on track this weekend. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at Washougal, but I will see him at Unadilla, so I'm pumped to see it. Yeah, hopefully he can make some progress in the final few races of the year, and I'm pumped to see you back, man. Good luck. All right, that's all I have for today's Moto News video on the Motocross Network. Let me know your thoughts on all these stories. How do you feel about Nichols going to Suzuki? How about Chance Hymas, his little injury? Are you excited to see Geerts and Boespflug back in action? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to go buy a magazine if you haven't already, or become a MagPass subscriber. Head to the mxnetwork.com for that. You can sponsor us as well. We're looking for some... Well, my sign just fell off. I'm sure y'all saw that. That was wild. Anyway, magazine. Don't forget to check that out. Head to the MXNetwork.com for that. And check out our sponsors, Blood Lubricants, all their stuff. Link in the description, and Sweet Life CBD as well. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I got to go pick up my Jeff Walker number plate that just fell off the wall. Thanks for watching.